Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Richardson throwing to start out. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Greg Newsome has it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as the quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 14-yard line.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing it on second down. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Warrior 70.
From the gun on third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Richardson to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Jalen Wright, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints, 1st down.
19 right.
They'll throw again. Richardson chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. Gets this one to Pierce. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Richardson. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. Caught just shy of the goal line. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Once more now, it's Richardson. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Play fake. It's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready, set.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Going for it on fourth. Richardson on the move, hit it right. It's on target to Johnson. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
18 reps.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he just throws this one away, but there was nobody in the area of that, and here comes the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing off the play fake. Gets this one to Gadsden. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs from 37.
Come on. Set. 7, Bronco 80. Cup 19. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Takes off right out of the read option. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Back at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Saints are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. New set of downs for him from the 31.
19 Myers. Good.
On first down, it's Richardson. Buying some time right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that game. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Trap 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
And the Saints, first down.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, and now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Running the counter, Corum. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
It's a design boot. Forced out to his right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
On the ready.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Be ready. Bring it.
Try with Corum. I mean, forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Moving right, airs it out down this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Offense puts together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Let go.
They'll pitch it out to Coro. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro?
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Well, air it out on third. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a loss. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 14.
He running from the gun with Wright. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go! 19, 18. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got it. Ready?
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Richardson now. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And the defender comes away with it. And the Falcons will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tag 3. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, finds his back. It's Corum. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to try and throw it here. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey. Motion.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Viking, 18. Dragon 60. Take back. Stop low 18. Let go.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
At the same spot after the incompletion. It's second down.
Down. Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They are throwing it again. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. 19, Cowboy 80.
Looking inside the red zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Taking a deep shot here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a toss play for Coro. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18, Rattler, 8, 9, 70, Timberwolf. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a 1st down.
Come on, come on.
Give to Corum from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Dump off Popeye's back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Gatson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed.
Okay,
Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's gone. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Saints 14. Set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it. The Falcons bring it in. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Crack all 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Back to throw now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
60 Maverick. Let go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. Go.
He'll call his own number. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons go up by 19. Here's Gain now to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Kill, trail.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Check that. Street.
Again to throw on 2nd. Headed out right. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Check, hurt.
They give up the middle to Coral. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
18 Cardinal. Set up.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Ringo.
Let go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
70 range, 70 range.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go street. Street, street. Ready.
Drawn up for him. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And dose of the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
33, Saints 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Lowe finds his back. It's Corum. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They give to Corum on the draw. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
Falcons 40, Saints 28. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Rolling from the gun here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. To throw, Richardson. Finds a man right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Buys time, rolling right. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Once more now, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Now to throw. Got his man, it's Golden. And he is into the end zone. Touch. Down New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the fourth. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kayla, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence in the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And that play reaches the end zone. The two-point conversion slams the lead down to 4.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Okay, they pulled it off now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. Jalen right with the touchdown. What a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Get it! 70 Lions! 18, Pioneer! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers!
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
At the 30-yard line.
Panther 11.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Hey! Bronco 80! Warriors 70. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Brought in right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
65. Viking 18. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Lions. Go.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he lost the football. And the Saints get to it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. There's a give for Wright. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going to pass it here. Connects with the open man downfield. Still going inside the 35. He could do it. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Saints grow their lead off the turnover. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
Then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the output? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing yo the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Gon' be more clever, yeah. If a don't, then a girl do it better. If a don't, you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with Baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl